At exactly 2:17 a.m., the camera inside the hallway glitched. Just once. Just long enough. When the footage came back, she was gone. No forced entry. No scream. No trace. But that wasn't the terrifying part. The terrifying part was this. The last frame before the glitch showed someone standing behind her. Someone the police would later swear was never in the building. Lena Carter was the kind of woman people trusted instantly. A nurse. Quiet. Predictable. The type who followed routines like clockwork. Every night after her shift, she'd return to her apartment, lock the door, and call her younger brother. That night, she didn't. By morning, her phone went straight to voicemail. By afternoon, her workplace filed a missing persons report. And by evening, Detective Aaron Voss was assigned the case. At first glance, it looked routine. No signs of struggle. No blood. No witnesses. Just an empty apartment and a blinking security system. But then they checked the footage, and everything changed. The hallway camera captured Lena entering her apartment at 1:54 a.m. Alone, she closed the door. Everything normal. Then, at 2:17 a.m., the glitch. 0.8 seconds of static. When it resumed, the door was slightly open, and Lena was gone. No one exited. No one entered. No explanation. But when the tech team enhanced the final frame before the glitch, they saw it, a silhouette, standing behind Lena. Too tall, too still, and facing directly at the camera. There was only one person on Lena's floor who hadn't been questioned yet. Apartment 4B, Marcus Hale. Quiet, reclusive, work nights, kept to himself. But something about him felt off. When Detective Voss knocked, Marcus opened immediately. Too quickly, like he'd been waiting. "I heard about Lena," Marcus said, eyes calm. Terrible. Voss studied him. No signs of panic. No curiosity. Just control. "Did you see anything unusual last night?" Marcus smiled faintly. "No. But sometimes people disappear without noise." That sentence lingered. Too rehearsed. Too precise. They pulled Marcus's background. No criminal record. But something didn't sit right. His identity had only existed for 6 years. Before that, nothing. No school records. No medical history. It was like he appeared out of nowhere. Then came the first break. A delivery driver came forward. He dropped off a package at 4B 2 nights before Lena vanished. And he remembered something strange. "The door was already open," he said. "And I swear, I heard someone inside whisper, 'Don't let her leave.'" The building had an old, unused basement, locked for years, or so they thought. When officers forced the door open, they found footprints, fresh, leading inside. The air was thick, metallic, and then they found it, a chair, bolted to the ground, with restraints, and beneath it, a dark stain, not fresh, but not old enough to ignore. While the investigation intensified, another woman vanished. Same building, same floor, same time, 2:17 a.m. And again, the camera glitched. But this time, there was something new, a sound, barely audible, but unmistakable. A voice, whispering, "You shouldn't have looked." They brought Marcus in. No warrant, just questions. He didn't resist, didn't flinch, just sat there, smiling. "You think I took them," he said calmly. Voss leaned forward. "I think you've been waiting for someone to ask." Marcus tilted his head. "Tell me, detective, how much do you believe in coincidence?" Voss didn't answer. Marcus continued. "Two women, same time, same place, same pattern." He leaned closer. "That's not random. That's design." Forensics came back. The basement blood? Not just one person. Multiple. Over time. Years. Marcus had been living above a hidden chamber of horrors. But there was no direct evidence tying him. No DNA. No fingerprints. Nothing. He was careful. Too careful. Until they found the one thing he didn't expect. A hidden camera. Inside his own apartment. The footage didn't show Marcus committing crimes. it showed something worse. Him watching. Hours of recordings. Different women. Different times. All inside his apartment. All unaware. He wasn't just observing. He was studying. Learning routines. Predicting behavior. And then, the final clip. Lena, standing in her apartment. Talking on the phone. Behind her, the same silhouette. Marcus. But he never entered on camera. Never crossed the door. Which meant there was another way in. They tore the walls apart and found it, a narrow passage connecting the apartments. Old, forgotten, designed decades ago. Marcus had been using it, watching, waiting, entering without being seen, leaving without a trace. The perfect predator. With enough evidence, they moved to arrest him. But when officers reached his apartment, the door was open, lights off, empty. He was gone, and on the wall, a message, written in something dark. You were supposed to stop me earlier. Days passed, then weeks. No sightings, no trace, until a call came in. Another building, another woman missing. Same pattern. Marcus wasn't running. He was continuing. But this time, he made a mistake. He stayed too long. When officers surrounded the building, they heard something inside. A scream, then silence. They broke in and found him, standing over his next victim. But something was wrong. He wasn't moving, just staring at the wall. On the wall, there was a reflection, not from a mirror, from a camera screen, displaying him from behind. But there was no camera there. And in the reflection, there was someone standing behind Marcus, just like Lena. Same height, same stillness, same impossible presence. Marcus began to shake. For the first time, fear, real fear. He whispered, "No, you're not supposed to be here." The officers saw nothing, but Marcus did. He backed away, tripped, fell, screaming, begging, to something no one else could see. And then he stopped breathing. Heart attack, instant, no struggle, no escape. The victim survived. Marcus Hale was dead. Case closed, officially. But Detective Voss couldn't shake one thing, that reflection, because when they reviewed the body cam footage later, for one frame, just one, they saw it too, a figure, standing behind Marcus. Weeks later, another case, different city, same pattern, same time, 2:17 a.m. And when the footage glitched, the final frame showed not one silhouette, but two. What do you think really happened? Was it karma? A psychological break? Or something far darker, watching from the shadows? Drop your theory in the comments. And if you think this is where it ends, you're already wrong.